Are the more than 200 names in the Book of Mormon just made up? Or could they be powerful evidence of ancient origins? When Joseph Smith translated the Book of Mormon in 1829, he had no access to ancient Hebrew texts, Semitic linguistics, or Egyptian records. And yet, the names in the book, far from being random, match ancient naming conventions found in real historical sources. These personal names, among many others from the Book of Mormon, align with Semitic, Egyptian, or ancient Near Eastern roots. Alma, thought to be a female Latin name until scholars discovered it as a male Semitic name in documents from Qumran, dating to 100 BC. Lehi, a Hebrew name meaning jawbone, found in the Bible, Judges 15 verse 9, as both a place and a personal name. Sariah, once mocked as invented, it turned up in ancient Elephantine papyri as a genuine female name, not to be confused with the biblical Sarah or Sarai, which are different. Mulek, derived from Melech, Hebrew for king. Fitting, since Mulek is described as the son of King Zedekiah. Helaman contains the Hebrew root helem, meaning dream or strength. Mosiah resembles biblical names like Isaiah, with age signifying of God. Could mean deliverer of the Lord. Coriantumr, a Jaredite name with strong Semitic and Egyptian structure. The M-R ending mirrors ancient Akkadian names. Nephi may derive from Egyptian NFR, meaning good or beautiful, which would make sense given the Egyptian influence in Lehi's world. Pahoran, non-biblical, but follows valid Hebrew syllabic patterns and resembles names found in Northwest Semitic texts. These names don't just sound ancient. They follow authentic linguistic patterns. Root words, prefixes, suffixes, linguistic symmetry. Some have been verified from ancient inscriptions. That's not something you get by accident, especially not from a 23-year-old farm boy in the early 1800s. If Joseph Smith were just making things up, how did he get names like Alma, Sariah, or Mulek right? Names that scholars didn't even know existed in ancient times until over a century later? Scholars like Hugh Nibley, John Tvetnes, Matthew Bowen, and others have shown that these names aren't just plausible. They're deeply meaningful within ancient linguistic traditions. And they often carry symbolic weight that fits the characters who bear them. This doesn't prove the Book of Mormon is true, but it does challenge the idea that it was simply invented. Ancient names with Semitic roots, long before we had the tools to verify them, suggest something far more complex was happening in that 1829 translation. Names matter. And in the Book of Mormon, they might just be one of the strongest witnesses of its ancient origin.